is ready to take on your project right now. Residential or commercial, we have all the painting services you need to keep your property looking its best.
Contact us today to schedule your free F5 MB Jesse or visit us online at mbjesse.com.
MB Jesse.
Every Wednesday this NFL season, you'll hear 49ers players join Damon and Ratto.
Yay!
Jimmy Garoppolo joins us here on 95.7 The Game.
Hell yeah.
That's right. It's time to say hello to George Kittle. Woo! Niners quarterback Trey Lance here on 95.7 The Game.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Hear from the players every Wednesday at 5 on Damon and Ratto. Presented by Harris Ranch Beef. Legendary beef, legendary quality.
Hey, Santa Clara County is now offering Pfizer boosters to those who are eligible. Boosters offer additional security for those who are at high risk for complications from COVID-19 due to age or pre-existing conditions. You can get vaccinated right now for free at any of the drop-in locations, available evenings and weekends. Locations include San Jose, Gilroy, Sunnyvale, and more. Make an appointment now at sccfreevax.org or call 211 for more information. Together, we can beat COVID-19.
Phones, laptops, and tablets aren't just devices. They're the keys to connecting to your health. At Kaiser Permanente, you can connect faster with video visits and our easy-to-use app. Track your health with access to most lab results and health records. You can even make appointments, email doctors, and fill most prescriptions. Kaiser Permanente. Tomorrow's healthcare today. Learn more at kp.org/thrive.
Appointments as available and appropriate. Features available from Kaiser Permanente facilities.
The roar of the crowd. The sweet sound of a swish. Nothing beats being there live at Shea Center for the game, Warriors fans. And Ticketmaster is your official gateway to buying and selling the best seats all season long. Ticketmaster verifies every seat sold, guaranteeing that getting into the game is a layup. Be there live to defend Warriors ground this season with seats from Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Golden State Warriors.
Kia is motivated to keep you moving forward by making vehicles that are more capable, more versatile, and more connected than ever. Like our upcoming EV6, with a targeted range of up to 300 miles on a single charge. We're committed to empowering the people who will take us even further by building the tools that can help you get as far as inspiration, inspires. Kia, movement that inspires.
EV6 targeted range based on Kia estimated range for EV6 GT line rear-wheel drive model. EPA estimates expected late 2021. Mileage will vary.
Dub Nation, this is Otto Porter Jr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
The Golden State Warriors Radio Network is back.
Andre with back-to-back dunks.
With the State Farm Postgame Show.
Draymond did it again.
Sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Most points in the Warriors home opener. Wilt Chamberlain, Philadelphia Warriors had 57 back in 1961. As a San Francisco Warrior, Wilt had 56 against Detroit in 62. Rick Barry had 48 against Cleveland in the championship year, 74-75. Monte Ellis had 46, if you remember that one, back in against the Houston Rockets in 2010. And, of course, Curry tonight with his 43 for the evening. And the other one from Elias that is just crazy. Since 1997-98, a player scoring 25-plus points, hitting 5 threes while having perfect shooting from the field in the single quarter has been done 3 times.
Steph.
Steph Clay.
Oh, okay. close enough. That had been my second guess.
Clay in the 37-point quarter against Zach. Where
yep.
we were both lovely with our laugh track there in the
mostly me. I didn't add much except for
And then Steph against Oklahoma City on April 14th, 25 and a quarter, 8 of 8 from the field. Okay. So he had 25 in the first, hit all 5 of his threes, and man, just
it's amazing stuff to watch.
Yeah,
it really is. The most explosive half I've ever seen. I played. I was there. Terry Teagle, believe it or not.
Really?
35.
Wow.
35 and a half. And he ended up with 49. He was trying to get him to, Nelly was trying to get him to 50, and he tired out. He was so tired. He's like, all right, come out. We're going to win the game. We'll get you out of there. But, I mean, the thing is, that was an aberration. This is like 25s and it's an incredible quarter, and it ties his career high. But when he gets 21, 22, you don't think much of it. I mean, Steph tonight, you think, God, he had a really good game. 45 is like incredible.
Yeah.
That's an incredible effort. And 45 on 25 shots.
Yeah, and the fact that he won with 21 turnovers, I think, is huge because
massive.
Now you can go and take a look at those on your film and not have the sting of the defeat because of them. But certainly you can say, hey, look, if we cut that number by a third, we're going to win this game by 10, 15 points.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were minus 14 in turnovers. They were minus 12 in field goal attempts. That's hard to win games when you're minus 12 in field goal attempts. I'll be honest. I thought they caught a little bit of a break. Their defense did pick up in the fourth, but the Clippers missed a lot of shots they had been making in the fourth quarter. A lot of shots they'd been making. So everything kind of evened itself out, and the Clippers shot 44%, where they were 50 for most of the game. The Warriors still shot over 50%, close to 52, 43 for 83. But they only outscored them by 3 points from the three-point line. 15 to 14.
Yeah, I remember
that was they were crushing them early.
30-6 at one point.
They were crushing them. Well, what did they have? Like 9 in the first quarter? Because Steph had 5. I want to say it was 9 in the first quarter, so that's only 6 for the rest of the game.
Steph did not have 5 in the quarter.
No, not in the quarter, the
5.
half. Yeah. But I want to say, did they have 9 in the first quarter?
Well, he might have had 5. I'm sorry. He might have had 5 in the first quarter. Yeah, he did. He did have 5. He was 5 for 5. My bad.
That's okay.
My bad.
You're usually right. I believe you.
Let me pound my chest here. Okay.
Yeah, they had 9 in the first. I'm right occasionally, and I happen to be right on that one.
Here's the other thing about. And again, they were dead even almost in the paint, 50 to 48. But in 2 games against the Lakers and the Clippers, they've out-rebounded both of those teams, have outscored them in the paint.
I know. That's huge. They out-rebounded the Lakers by 5, out-rebounded the Clippers by 12. And that's why I made rebounding the key tonight, because you think, okay, Lakers are big.
They're
we
huge.
Have to box out. We got to get in there. They really concentrated on it. But I could see tonight going against a team, especially when Zubats was out of the lineup. Hey, these guys, we can maybe float a little bit more. We can, and you really can't. And they focused on it again. They rebounded it by 12, and Wiggins got 6 more rebounds, which is big. I think he had 7 in the first game, 6 here. That's 6.5. It's only 2 games, dumb to do averages. But I only bring that up because last year he averaged 4.9. And he's a guy I've always thought should get at least 6 rebounds a game. So it's good to see him rebounding.
Hey, Bielitsa has 17 in 2 games.
I know. Well, you look at the rebounds, and you had 6 more from Draymond, 7 from Looney, 10 more from Steph.
Team's leading rebounder, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. 6 from Bielitsa, 6 from Iguodala, and 7 from Otto Porter Jr. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys that had 6 rebounds or more. 7. That's the definition of gang rebounding. Everyone getting in there and getting after it, not relying on one player. I mean, that's a pretty amazing stat to have 7 guys over 6 rebounds. That's what I'd love to see.
Yeah, and you know what what they didn't do well, at times they were impatient, they were in a hurry.
Yeah.
And those are things they can correct. There's no like flaw that you look at and say, oh, that's going to hurt them all season because it's and you can't correct it. The things they can do, the turnovers, kind of playing more of a pace instead of hurrying and trying to force things, being a little more patient in the offense, that's all stuff they can correct.
Yeah, well, their backcourt had 13 turnovers. Jordan Poole had 7, Steph had 6.
Oof.
And that's just, in Jordan Poole's case, it's just a lot of going too fast. You just got to slow down. And again, it's a different season for him because there's expectations now, and it's only his second game.
Right.
So things like that are going to happen. But he just pumped the brakes a little bit, and you can be explosive. But it doesn't have to be kind of at a frenzied pace where it just seems like you let the game come to you a little bit. And again, I think he will. Steph 6, that's uncharacteristic of him. But a lot of the passes were just straight out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just straight OB, straight shot. It had no chance to hit anybody. And those are the ones I'm sure Steve's going to look at and say, okay, what do we do here? Look at it on film. What happened here? And I'm sure what he's going to say to himself is, too fast. Right. We're just moving too fast instead of slowing down a little bit.
By the way, I said this the other night, and I'll say it again tonight because I think it bears it really need to say it, is that don't worry about Otto Porter Jr. He's going to be fine. He had 7 rebounds tonight. He only had 4 points, but he's going to have a couple of nights where he's going to help this team win a game with his shooting, and that's just going to come. It's going to come with time.
Well, he took 3 shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's 2 for 3. You can't take 3 shots and get like 20 points. I mean, unless you go to the free throw line all the time, which that's not his game. But the fact that he got 7 rebounds in 18 minutes, which means and that for those that are thinking, okay, how many rebounds per minute are good? If you get 1 per 3, that's really good. A rebound per 3 minutes is an elite level rebounder. For a guard, you're probably looking at every 5 minutes, something like that. That's not too bad. But for a big guy, and I wouldn't consider him a big guy, every 3 minutes is really, really good. And he got 7 and 18, so he's less than 1 every 3 minutes. So, yeah, Nemanja the same way, 16 minutes, 6 rebounds. Andre was 6 rebounds in 23 minutes, so 1 a little less than every 4 minutes. So, again, I think that to me is the biggest story of the first 2 games is just the willingness of the entire team to get in there, dig back, and fight on the glass.
You driving up the Causeway on Sunday?
Oh, if the Causeway's in my backyard, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not.
You know, I gotta say,
I'll be watching though. I'll be cheering you guys on.
Boy, it's gonna be
listening and watching.
I can't. Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait to see how Sacramento plays. You know, I'm very curious to see how they play because you know they've had a lot going on up there, and you know the whole thing with Bagley. Does that have an effect on the team? I mean, there's a lot going on up there, so I can't wait to see how that plays out.
Well, you keep waiting for them,
right,
to at least be decent and be in the playoff hunt, like 7-8, somewhere around there. De'Aaron Fox is a fantastic player, and I think Halliburton's going to be really good as well. And I like Holmes a lot. Like, he's just a worker. He's a worker and plays hard. I like him.
And then the other part about that, too, is that they had a nice road win in Portland last night. But did you see De'Aaron Fox's sneaker cause a turnover?
I did. Slipped right out of it. Why do guys come out of their sneakers so much nowadays?
I don't know.
Does anybody tie them tight?
No.
It's amazing.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not a sneaker phobe, then I don't know.
I mean, back when I played, no, I'm not going old man on the porch. Back when I played, but no, I'm just saying everybody used to like
pro kids.
You'd pull not the pro kids. What do you think I am? As old as you?
No. There it is.
Oh, I'm a good volleyer.
Yeah.
But guys would take their shoelaces and you'd hear them squeak.
Oh,
like you'd pull them tight and try to. But now they put them on like slippers. They just like put them right back on. I'm like, well, you didn't have to tie your shoes.
In high school, we had a trainer who he was doing an internship at Yale, came up to north of Hartford to work with us, and started taping our ankles, right? So you tape the ankle, and then tie the sneaker tight. Your bottom of your foot was like no circulation. You're like trying to get some blood back in there at the end of the game. But yeah, the other one, we were talking about this the other day, down in L.A., PF Flyers. Remember the commercial from PF Flyers? Make you run faster, jump higher?
I do.
You had the secret decoder ring in there? Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Now, I got slippers that are tighter than some of these guys' sneakers out here. Are you kidding me? It's absurd.
Oh.
And what else was unheard of back in that era was wearing low tops.
Oh, yeah.
Now low tops are the thing.
Yeah.
Like most guys, I feel comfortable in low tops. I would freak out if I jumped trying to get a rebound. I'd feel like my ankle's going to snap when I come down.
Yeah, that's like a turned ankle waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Low tops.
I wouldn't even consider doing that. But, yeah, everybody started doing the whole low top thing. So, yeah, that's pretty funny.
I take the dog in high tops. I think they're going to walk.
Just in case?
Just in case. Hey, we used to rescue Samoyeds. So they're like 75-pound sled dogs. If they see a squirrel, you got to be able to hold tight. You don't want your ankle rolling on that thing.
Well, Tim, better to be proactive than reactive. So I get it.
Is it time, RC?
Yeah. It is? Oh, dang. Having a good time. Great game.
Yeah. But really,
good post-game,
by the way,
fun stuff.
Really just can't say enough how much fun this game was. Just great stuff.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, if we had a game this good once a month, I'd be happy. I mean, the NBA basketball is cool anyway, but, I mean, this was, like, exceptional. And then, like I said to Steph, it really was. It felt like 4 games in one. It just did. It was all Warriors, Steph, all Clippers, Paul George. Kind of back and forth like a real basketball game. That was your third game. And your fourth game was Clippers couldn't make a shot in the fourth, and neither could the Warriors, to be frank, in the first, 4 minutes. And then they made it I'm glad Steph gave Damian Lee some love because he made 2 huge threes.
Big shots.
Because the Warriors were scuffling at that point as well. They couldn't put the ball in the hole, and Damian Lee hit a corner 3 from the right side, then banged one in from the left side. And those were big. And then, of course, the Clippers came down and hit another bucket to make it close. It was just – that was fun. You come to the arena, that's what you want to see.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to see the stars perform. Got it. They even had special nights. Okay. I want to see the Warriors win. You got that. I want to see a close game, a fun game, fast-paced game. Got that. Check, check, check. And I want to see some stuff that, you maybe not see every single game. You got that tonight, too. So it was, that was fun. I mean, for me to be, super excited 2 games into the season just because the game was so good, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
It was great. Tom, nice job. We will see you back. You better buckle up. That 8-game homestand's coming.
My goodness. I mean, that's going to be a grinder. I'm going to have to get in here. I mean, jeez. I feel sorry for you, though. You're going to see a lot of me.
There are no games off for rest, by the way.
I'll be there.
We're not doing load management on
No,
Warriors Radio.
I'm going to be there. So. I'm going to be ready to go. I'm going to buckle it up. I will be here for the big 8-gamer, historical homestand. Longest homestand in Warriors history, or at least Oakland or San Francisco or Bay Area history.
It is the longest in
Warriors.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So.
We're part of something special.
Exactly, and we're making history yet again. I'll see you a week from tonight.
Sounds good, Tim.
That's when the Memphis Grizzlies will be in town. The upcoming broadcast brought to you by Ticketmaster. 2-game road trip before that, though, at Sacramento. 5:30 airtime on Sunday.